Welcome students. In the topic of interface Python with MySQL. In this video, you are going to learn that how we can connect the database and we can perform the SQL queries on the database using the Python program. In this program, you see how can we create the table in the database using the SQL query. So this execute function is used to execute the query. First, we create the connection to the database by the given name of database and the use of the username and the password. And when we execute this function, execute function, we write the query in the form of a string. So this will create the table in the database. In case it is not existing, like the any problem is there, any database is not present, in that case it will show you the message connection not established. If connection is successfully, then it will show you the message like connection is successfully established. Students, see the programs of connectivity. So first, we are going to create a table, the new table named student. Columns are given roll number, name and age. And in the last, you will close this connection like we have created the connection by the name of MD. This is the module we required for the connectivity. So when we run this program and already RLB database is present in the system, so it will not show you any error and it will show you the message like connection is successfully established. So it will just create the new table in the database. I can check this table, no password is there. So if I write this use RLB and this is changing the database and show tables, no data is there, so we can write this show tables. So it is showing you the name of this table recently created. In this program, you see how can we modify the structure of the table using the alter table command. So we can add the column, we can like remove the column, or we can modify the column by the alter table command. So similarly, this execute function will process this query, and this execute function is showing you the structure of the table. So whatever data we get, that we can see in the loop, that one by one you will get the information of this described table, or that is a described student for the given. So you will get this result in the form of tuple. You are getting the information of the table by the describe student command. As we have created the table, so we can add another column or delete the column or change the size of the column using the alter table. So in the same program, now queries change and this is alter table student add marks integer. है ना? So this column will be added and describe student will show you the structure. So this is the describe student query, and when we run this program, so you will get the execution and you will get this message connection established successfully, and this is showing you the like structure of the table. That is like recently we have added this marks column, so this new marks column is added but no data is present in the table. We have the function commit that is used when we are executing such query that are making some changes in the data. So like the insert into, this is adding new row in the table. Update, this is like changing the values of the data or the table values. Delete command is used to remove the rows, and these for the processing of these we will use this commit function in the end. In this program, you will see how can we insert the new row in the table. So this is the function for formatting the string, whatever data we are going to insert in this one. So those values are given in the format, and this query can be stored in some variable that show you the string format, and then we can execute the query here. So this execute S means execute the particular query that is given in the form of string. See students, how can we insert the data in the table? So the query I can store in some variable, and in the next step we can execute this query, or directly we can give the string in the execute parameter. But this is the table student names. As we have added the marks column, so we are going to insert data in all four columns. Values, this is the placeholder, and in these places these values will be replaced. You will learn about this format in the next video. So this is the placeholder. So at the first value 11 will be there, second value Astha name will be there, and remaining values will be there because these are the integer. So as no print statement is given, we will not get any output, but we can see the data in the table. So this will just add the row in the table. So we can see this table using this command. So when we execute this table now, use RLP. So if I write this select asterisk from student, so you will get two records because I have executed two times insert query. So you can see this data is present in this table. In this program, we are searching the particular record of the table. So this statement, we can input the values that we want to search. This is the string itself, as name is the string. So I can make the single string, that is the combination of the value taken from the user and the command of SQL. So we can add both string using this plus sign, and this is the complete query. So when this get executed, it will give the result, and we can see those results in the form of tuple using this loop. If more than one records are there, that will be displayed here. In this example, you see how can we search any value in the table, or we can display the selected record using the where clause. So you can input the string or any other value, but this complete query should be in the form of string. So in place of the name, this is the query where the select asterisk from student where name equals to the name you input. So name will be replaced there, and whatever result we get, that we can access by this loop. So if there are more than one result, you will get according to that. So as I enter the name Astha, so if I will input this name Astha, you are getting only one record as per condition. If there are more than one record satisfying the condition, that will be given. In this query, we are going to change the values in the SQL. So in the given example where the roll number is 10, that marks will be updated. So we can change the values in the table. Also, we can take the data from the user, like in place of 100, I can take the data from the user and replace the value in the string. But in the execute function, we give the string. So this is making some changes. So that's why the commit statement is used in the end. Students, see in this example, we can execute the update query that is making some changes in the data. So we have to use this commit function so that changes will be reflected in the database. But this is execute function for executing the specific query here. So as in the given data, in the given table, I have the roll number 11. So where roll number is 11, marks will be updated with the new value of 100. This will also not show any output, but when we run this program, simply this query get executed. So we can see this data as we have the table. Next time, if I write this select asterisk from student, okay, so that will give us the result, and you can see here this is showing you the marks as 100 for the name Astha, and where the roll number is 11. So as I had given the condition, roll number 11 mark should be updated with the 100 value. So these marks are updated in the table by the execution of the query. In this query, we are deleting the record. So delete query, same function execute is used. So this will delete the roll number 10 record from the table. So this is making changes in the data. That's why also we have to use this commit function in the end. In this example, you see how can we delete the records from the table. So the query SQL query syntax is same as we write delete from student where roll number equals to 10. As roll number 10 is there in the table, so that record get deleted. We can see the result after the execution. So this is also not showing you any output because no print statement is given in this program, but we can see the result of this SQL, and you see this is the database RLB. So if I write the command like the select asterisk, so you can see the updated value, select asterisk from student. So you will get only one record because we have deleted the record 10.